There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
From the west coast to up out of space, into the G code, Buck Roger dates. Last trait, genetic modified homicide. Digital gangbang, the fake wanna ride. Hiding behind your screen to get your soul clean. LPI and IP for the foul delete. You smell foul to me, feeling hella ornery. I detest the scent stench of the cowardly. Address the message in the second with an old weapon. Laser beam speed with a flying guillotine. Take your head, man, I come behind many G's. Forever be where I'm from to my enemies. Fratricide that I ride for my nigga, please. Rite of passage to last, get the winning breed. Who we waiting on, the Jesus, us. You witness the Holy Spirit when we squeeze and bust a nut. Up with the influx of chucks. Buck dancing in a trance like who giving a fuck. Hit 'em up like what's up, this is such and such.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
You can run, but you can't hide. You might as well bail and accept life or death from the sunlight. You kept up and Trump tight, the gangster hip hop. Bit Bobby switched up, caught him slipping in his flip flops. Get pushed off the map with your whack raps, mumbling and conjuring and summering a rap pack. The industry fitted G's taking rap back. We ain't in line or intertwined with your contracts. And we open for recruitment in the movement. The only ones in our communion that's gonna do shit.
And yes, we do this the Wild Wild West way. Better have your chips like Frito-Lay. Watch what you say, cause we don't play. Roll the dice, hope for Christ, or you see the poltergeist. I take what I like, cause it sure look nice. Living life under the lights, show you right. Fuck all that barking, you only eat when you bite. We the creep to the night, we speak into life. When we reach for the mic, blast it on sight. Muscle and might, brothers of the struggle, hustle and fight.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
Father divine, Optimus Prime, and Decepticon, be alarmed about this Vietnam. Squeezing arms under trees this palm. Expertise with the gangsters, so please keep calm. Anybody can get touched, don't get me wrong. Them gray hairs be stripes when you survive this long. Scotch too strong, watch how you hit the bottle. Bandanas out the window when I hit the throttle. Hit the gelato, sit on Forgiatos. Unknown desperado, good fellows, mafioso, the motto. What is substance with you little niggas that's hollow? Swag can't be copied and souls can't be borrowed. You become a catch part when you start to follow. Casino, Las Vegas, and Chicago. Mission impossible, so you niggas have got to know that there's a war going on outside and you'll die once you doubt your pride. When you divide homicide, there's a homie by your side. Welcome to the grind, keep your money on your mind.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
Horsepower in my darkest hour. Horsepower in my darkest hour. This my iron shoe, the God 72. I had to keep it G, I knew it'd be long overdue. The lone wolf, no crew. Some take notes on how I move, cause I'd rather extract the soul than be the bastard that lose. I give no answers and clues. The masters improved. I keep the shine on my tools. The heated 9 on you fools. So your beef finds its time in stools. The crimes I choose keeps me paid, not slayed. That's why I'm chopping on blades. A jack of all trades. Never spending days in a cage popping champagne. Only made man that's custom made. Some afraid when I came to the game. No emotions didn't play, now they got something to say. For today and tomorrow, with the sorrow we laugh. And I got too much smash to borrow anyone's cash. A survivor at last and never begging. We picked the locks on the gates to get inside of heaven. Got pride with weapons, paid my bills and left them guessing. Now the feds is asking questions. Never let them see you sweating, bring infection to your connection. connections, the rope becomes your blessing. You niggas hang out, so you won't feel no stressing. See the parallels of hell as we hear church bells. No, we're never compelled. Take the oath and won't rot in jail. You niggas is obviously fairy tale. Put your face on a t-shirt and now we got souls for sale. Oh well, never tell is the motto. Life is hard as we chug on the whiskey bottle. Make your bank account look like you hit the lotto. And when I'm on the streets, only goddesses follow. Horsepower in my darkest hour. Horsepower in my darkest hour.
What's good on this, what is it, a Tuesday? Things are still feeling odd. You know, thank you everybody for coming in. This is the Money Religion Camp. This is the God 720. You know where you are at, and you know where you should be. As we already know, I got the sale going. They Kicked Out of Heaven, Volume 1, 2, and 3, The Black Man's Bible. The Ethereal Law for $100 right now. Paperback, you get Real Nigga Etiquette. The Encyclopedia on the Alchemy of Women, Volume 1 and 2, all in ebook. Okay? So I have no more physical copies of the Real Nigga Etiquette. All right? So, to panic or not to panic, it's a very difficult situation. We've been bamboozled a lot over the past 20 years, especially if we was to go all the way down to, you know, the Y2K, you know. As you can see, I got a little reindeer on the nose right now. I'm a little bit under the weather. Got to clear some mucus out, you know. So just bear with me, okay? But besides that, we have the Y2K situation. You know, we were hit with the COVID. We were hit with the stock market going crash. Obama fucked up the home market. You know, we're in the Great Depression, Great Recession. The government shut down. We've been through a lot of dumbass through the past 20-some-odd years, 25 years. And this might be the grand finale. Who knows? Nobody thoroughly knows. But what we do know is that they are definitely using these drones to look for any signs of radiation. And it does state that the radiation has went up in New York and New Jersey. It's been detected in the air on the East Coast. And if a nuke was to drop, you know, unfortunately, you know, America is due for some form of retaliation. Unfortunately, I have to say that, you know, because reality is reality. America has went out here and fucked up a lot of countries across the globe over the span of the, you know, ever since the Vietnam situation. And it's real ugly. I wouldn't advise anybody to do any flying right now because of the amount of drones that are in the air, the unpredictability of what can occur from that. Supposedly, the drone situation is government related, our government. What's really peculiar about it is that we haven't heard Elon Musk, our supposed tech giant, speaking anything on this, and come to find out that Elon Musk's brother, Kimball Musk, owns an entertainment drone company, okay? And one of the most advanced entertainment drone companies across across America, or even the globe for that matter. As I've shown in a prior video, you know, China does have the capability of operating a lot of thousands of drones at a time, whether that is, and most likely that's done by some type of programming software and not necessarily individually controlled by some type of remote control at a remote location by an individual. But, you know, as I have Mr. Gray on the show, it's very clear that we do have the capabilities of taking pictures of whatever's going on and all of that. And really the drone situation is not what we need to be worried about. What we need to be worried about is the possibility of a nuke situation and a nuclear bomb being dropped. Okay, this is very scary. And it's aiming towards the East Coast, you know. I take things seriously. I don't fall into a space of panic too much, but it's definitely a situation where if you are on the East Coast, you'd be making a move. If I was living in New York or New Jersey, me and my family, we would have packed up the vehicle with whatever we got. We'd be making a move right now. I like to be ahead of the curve of things. I like to be ahead of things. I don't like to get caught up in the melee and the sludge and the bullshit that a lot of other people can, pull you into. Everything is a tornado. Everything is a spider web. And there's definitely a potentiality for you to get caught up into that if you move too slow on situations. So with the situations that are at hand, we don't know if it's a reality. Well, it is a reality in the sense of the drones are everywhere in the sky, airports are shutting down, and things of this nature. But then it could be a theatrical reality where there's where they're imposing this shit, and it's being done purposefully. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of innocent victims that are involved, and a lot of lives that are going to be extremely changed because of this type of situation. So we don't know. My friend Mr. Gray, who was on the show, he was supposed to go to New York. He's canceled all his flights because you have to be futuristic in your thinking, and that's where the line gets drawn on if you should panic or if you should not panic. Right now, a panicking would be leaving your area and reestablishing in another area. And some people may not have the finances to do that. And if you don't have the finances to do that, then it's going to be down to a guerrilla situation where you're going to have to start employing your gypsy arts and start putting down a lot of trickery in order to gain. Sympathy is going to be cut. A lot of people think that they're entitled or they're due certain type of response with whatever they need. There is no more, I don't feel comfortable, I'm not comfortable, I don't feel safe right now, nobody gives a fuck. Those type of phrases are not going to be able to be used to save your ass from what are the possibilities of coming, the possibilities coming here. So, what is there really to say about this whole situation? It's really ugly and it was unexpected. But regardless of it being unexpected, it is definitely here, and we need to be paying attention to it. And a lot of people aren't paying attention to it at all. A lot of people don't see, they don't look at the news, they don't look at the apps. A lot of people are intentionally staying blind. And a lot of people like to hunch their shoulders towards situations that are definitely threatening. And they think it should be taken care of by some higher force, which would be our government. I don't really put anything in it. I don't like putting stuff in anybody's hands. Because, when you put stuff in another person's hands, you automatically become a burden to them. And then you're also an option on if they need to take care of you or respond to you. And if you're not, and if there is no benefit for them in taking care of you, then, they might just fall the fuck off, And that's definitely what we can't expect anybody to be in a position of trying to take care of me and mine, so I definitely had to move accordingly, and that's why I got the fuck off the East Coast 10-15 years ago, so excuse me real quick. That is definitely why I got off the East Coast, and if you're still staying over there because of whatever attachments or whatever responsibilities, obligations that you got, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's not, avoiding the message is clear. As the shorty said here, let's look at this statement. With this situation, it wouldn't be wise to stick your head in the sand to avoid this important message. We're past the message level. It's time for action, before the action gets committed upon you. You see, the message is that there's radiation in the air. That is a fact. The nukes are looking for, the drones are looking for nuclear warheads, so on and so forth. That is a fact. We have done enough drama and trauma to other nations across the globe where they would definitely be looking to seek some type of retaliation on America. That is a fact. As a matter of fact, through the whole immigration thing that was going on, supposedly they say about 2,000 Al-Qaeda is in the country right now, and 2,000 other, combatant or militant groups that are against America, the enemies, are in America right now as we speak. So, and then we don't even know how far those ranks may go. We might have combatant enemies inside the military, and they don't even know, or are allowing it to occur. So, these are all facts here, there is a nuclear weapon development company in New Jersey, and that is a military base. That is a fact, to the whole East Coast is dependent upon bridges. That is another fact. Bridges are very key when it comes to war, when it comes to military and things of that nature, okay? When it comes to import, export, those things, the bridge is extremely important, and the majority of the East Coast is dependent upon that. So we're definitely past the state. We have enough facts where we know the message, and the message is to get the fuck off the East Coast, and if you are still there, then, move however you need to move, Yeah, we don't have any information coming from Biden. We don't have any information coming from Kamala. We do have, at least Trump came to the forefront and said the government does know what's going on. They know where these things are coming from. They know where these things are going to. And he can't publicly speak on it. We don't want to create an uproar, because if there is, if we create an hysteria amongst the people, the majority of motherfuckers ain't going to be able to get out anyways, because they're dependent on bridges. All the New York and New Jersey area are dependent on bridges. So if you're trying to get out right now, nigga, you just going to be in line. You're going to be in your station wagon with all your shit on top, and you're going to be online screaming at the people in front of you, screaming at the people behind you. And these are scenes that we've all witnessed in movies before, okay? So, yeah, the wealthy elites has bunkers they could go to, but do we? You see, the elites is a whole different situation, because we're not connected to any elites. The elites don't give a fuck about us, as their bunker is only meant for a certain amount of people, Yeah, they're setting up something, the Max brother says here. I think they're setting up a play for future dates. Yeah, but there's enough stuff going on to know that something is going to occur. If you understand how, white people operate, or how successful operations, go ahead and get concluded to, be seen through. They don't care about the masses don't care about themselves. And that is the truth to it. You know what I'm saying? The masses don't care about themselves, as a lot of people don't even know that this stuff is going on right now, that you have to actually let people know. When I'm inside the store, or I'm having a little small talk with somebody somewhere, they don't even know nothing about this shit. So if people intend to stay blind, and out of your blindness, you will be attacked. That's just how nature works. That's just how this game operates. You know what I'm saying? So right now, if y'all are on the East Coast, man, do what you got to do. It's better for you to be living in your car than to be nuked. If you don't care about this whole situation, then I'm not going to hold it against you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I was talking about the whole zombie shit years ago, when dude ripped off the other dude's face with the bath salts and all that other shit in Florida. I was talking to a homie. I was like, man, there's a high probability of the zombies. He was like, you know what? If the zombies show up, bro, I'm just going to, pop in my last clip and shoot a couple of them and let them eat me, because you got to think about it. What are you really fighting for? Are you fighting zombies to live in a planet full of zombies, and then that's all you're doing your whole life is dodging zombies and fighting zombies. There's no gratuity with that. There's no game. There's no pleasure with that type of environment. So if you just be like, fuck it, you have to, at all times when you fight, you got to know what you're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the whole thing with Jake Paul and Tyson. They both knew that they was fighting for some money. That's why they got up in there. Is because we could pay some bills up in this motherfucker. I can go get me a jet or some shit, new car for the goddamn daughter and shit. You know, they knew what they were fighting for, and they knew what they were gaining. You know, at this current moment, imposing, you know, or getting involved in the fight, whether that's dealing with this whole nuke shit or dealing with zombies or whatever the fuck, you know, what are you fighting for? Is there any, you know, gain in the situation? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if they're building everywhere. They're trying to act like society is going to keep moving. You know, we don't know where this shit's going to go down at. You know, supposedly these drones have been seen all across the nation, and let these videos tell it it's all across the globe. You know, and then the nigga who controls the nukes for Russia just got bombed by a dude from Ukraine, because the Ukraine-Russia war is still going on, and we don't know if Russia gonna drop the nuke on Ukraine. We don't know what the fuck is going on. You know, I saw a video the other day. They said if there was a nuclear war, it's close to up to about 5 million people get wiped off off the planet. You know, hey, you know, people that we have allowed to be our so-called superiors, that we have voted for, are in battles and in arguments and debates with a lot of other nations across this globe, and anything can happen with that situation, and we don't have any decision making power on anything. You know, there is no advice that you could give. You know, you vote for a president, and then the president makes all the decisions. They don't present their decisions to the public and then we decide upon it. That's not how it works, you know. So, you know, make sure you got the literature, because I definitely talked about it in the Black Man's Bible on things to be prepared about, and also what's going on with the robot world at that time versus now. It's very difficult. AI has advanced to some extreme rates, you know, and I just got tricked by a video not too long ago. Do I think BRICS have, yeah, y'all could go ahead and ask questions. You know, I do got a lot of facts that I could show, but I'm probably not going to do it today. I'll probably do it in the video tomorrow. The lady asked, do I think BRICS has anything to do with this war? No, I mean, no, because they've already financed the wars with their original form of currency, you know, to add in other nations and build one currency with other nations right now is not a situation that people are looking towards, especially with Trump getting in office right now and a lot of nations lining up to be in alignment with Trump is a thing to look at. And you know, the finances is not a picture, because if nuclear bombs drop, finances drop, the value drops. You have to understand. And with a war situation at this measure and weaponry of this measure being used, a lot of things change immediately when it comes to value. So all the Instagram followers, no value. Girls on OnlyFans and your OnlyFans accounts, no value. The value of the dollar bill might go up or it might go down, depends on what's going on with the resources and the availability of resources to get to their destinations. You know, that's what the dollar is going to be balanced upon. And if we fuck up a lot of farmland, or there's too much radiation in the air that affects our food resources, then a lot of shit will collapse, you know. Electricity grids across the nation could be affected. We don't know how they'll be affected. We don't see, that's the whole thing. There's so many different ways to attack America that we don't know which way they're going to attempt to do it. And the reason why is because the citizens are in a status of dependency too majorly. A lot of people today don't know how to cook their own food. A lot of people today, they don't know how to, create a form of soap out of natural elements. You know what I'm saying? There won't be any more cell phones. Regardless of a TikTok, the cell phone shit will collapse. A lot of people don't know how to use walkie-talkies. A lot of people don't know how to use guns. A lot of people don't. There's a lot of things that a lot of people are set up to be extremely victimized by because of their own lack of intelligence. And that's what they decided to do. Hold on. A lot of people don't know how to identify herbs. A lot of people don't know how to train dogs. A lot of people don't know how to, train animals across the board. You could train birds. You could train cats. There's a lot of things, man. That, a lot of people don't know how to open up a canned food without a can opener. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's our dependency levels are too far extreme for what has the possibilities to occur if there was a nuke that is dropped, and how the American people will respond is what's really crazy. The whole element of paying bills, will that still be in the space? We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. But what we do know is that there's enough threats going on in this area of nuclear attack in the Jersey, New York region, that those who are living in that region need to be making a move now. There's no way in hell I'd be living in the middle of a New York and these niggas are telling me that the radiation levels in the air have advanced, are extreme right now. You're crazy. I wouldn't live nowhere around there. I wouldn't live in Virginia. I wouldn't live in Carolinas. I wouldn't be nowhere near those regions. And the reasoning on why is because it's not necessarily all about the nuclear, because the radiation will definitely float by the wind. The wind will push radiation in a lot of areas, so that whole shit is cut off. Anything that is above New York, like say a Boston or Maine or all of that shit over there, you can forget about it. The thing that's going to be the problem is going to be the people who are desperate. And there's going to be a lot of desperate people that are going to fall off directly into the Carolinas, the Virginias, and all of that. And that's where your problems are going to stem from, from the survivors, of that situation. But then if one drops, we don't know if there's going to be another one that drops. And what location it would drop in, we don't know. You see? Is a nuclear attack on the same level as going to get a gun in a fist fight? Like, was it ever that serious in your opinion? Bro, I'm serious about everything. I was serious about the medieval. I was serious about understanding the culture that these people had before America was founded. How is your mind built in order to take on the planet, and what you did? And I was serious about that. So I wrote a 3-volume series on it. You see, I have a serious mentality, bro. So I take things seriously. Delivering my child, you know what I'm saying? When we did the at-home birth, I'm serious, bro. I'm going to take things into my own hands. I'm not going to allow no fuck up pertaining to me in your hands, bro. It's not going to happen like that. I don't allow nobody else to fuck me up. It's always serious. We're talking about a nuclear attack here. Go look up what happened with Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Go look at, how... Did you know that the blast in Nagasaki was so strong that people's shadows were tattooed on the walls, bro? A person's a shadow got imprinted on the wall like paint because of the nuclear attack. You never seen that famous video A little girl running down the street with all her skin hanging off because of the nuclear attack that happened in Nagasaki. You see? And you have to understand that was what, 60 years ago? Okay, 70 years ago? Like, what are we talking about? You know, like, this is serious, bro. This creates your toxic Avengers. Go look at what happened to Chernobyl. You know, when the nuclear plant in Russia blew up, you know, like, this is serious, bro. They've been telling you, like, yo, this nuclear liquid will create the Ninja Turtle on your ass. Okay, they've been telling you, you know, for a very long time that this shit is serious. You know, it mutates things. You know, right now you can't even fish in the Mississippi River because the frogs got 4 eyes and shit. The frogs are hermaphrodite. The fish, they got fucking 8 fins and all other types of shit. Yeah, it's a very old video, but it's so old that video is black and white of the little girl running down the street with her skin hanging off. White people know what I'm talking about because they stay on top of that shit. Go study World War II. Go study what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. You will see for yourself. The nuclear waste and nuclear toxic waste is not a fucking joke, bro. Nuclear bombs is not nothing to hunch your shoulders at. You know, this is very, very serious, you know, or even when we talk about, you know, depleted uranium, which is also an ingredient inside toxic waste or is created by toxic waste. Depleted uranium was put inside, you know, the tips of bullets instead of lead when the soldiers were over there in Afghanistan. Now go look at the babies that were, yeah, I might as well just show y'all because that's something quick we can do real quick. Let's see here. Let me show you what a little tip of a bullet with depleted uranium does to pregnant women who inhaled it in the air. Let me see here. Watch this shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here goes some. Watch this shit. Y'all want to see? Let me show you. The quake that created the tsunami was in North California. Yeah, I'm about to show y'all so you can see how serious this is when it comes to being affected by this shit. Is it on there? Okay, look at it. Let's pull up some pictures. Okay. Yeah, these are the birth defects from the Iraqi war from women who were pregnant that you see that? From women that were pregnant and they breathed in trace amounts of depleted uranium inside their inside the air. Okay? These aren't showing the extreme cases. Some of these, you know, they're not showing the extreme ones. Back in the day, it was far more extreme what they show. Yeah, depleted uranium Iraqi babies. So this is a little bit of the evidence of some of the shit that we did to other cultures, other regions of the planet that we don't know nothing about while we're sitting over here playing the fucking Madden and the GTA and shit, right? This is what these people are going through. These pictures ain't the extreme ones. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. You're still not showing them. Let me see here. A lot of these babies were born inside out, basically. Yeah, they're not showing it here. Let me see. This is a Yahoo search. Let me use Google. Okay, this is a little bit more. See, I told you. Inside out, nigga. This is what we've done. This is a little picture of what we've done to other countries. Okay? Through because of them inhaling, see? Iraq's real weapons of mass destruction crime. You see this shit? Now, ask me if some nuclear shit is serious. This is serious shit. Your children coming out with fucking 5 fucking sets of feet and shit. What are you talking about? Like, this is real. You see this? These are real photos, man. This is real shit going on. See? Look at that shit. What are you talking about, bro? Like, this is real shit. You know, this is, you know, the possibilities of what could be happening to us. You know, what goes around comes around. It's karma. You know, we set ourselves up for this. You know what I'm saying? We aren't paying attention. We think everything is fucking goofball, hee hee, ha ha. You know, let's go party tonight. You know, girls free before 11 o'clock and all this other clown ass shit. When, you know, you are involved. You are assisting the system. You know? Yeah, depleted uranium. See? Babies is born with a fucking tail here. Look at this shit. This shit is real, bro. This is what happened to a lot of the Iraqi women. We're talking about the civilians now who are just walking down the street, breathing air. You know, they just trace amounts of this depleted uranium and plutonium and all these other fucking large-ass words that they use to identify the chemicals that are in this shit are in the air, bro. You know, and people inhale them, not knowing what they're inhaling, because you're just walking down the street breathing air after your whole city has been bombed and shit. You see that shit? Okay? So, yeah, this is what we're looking at, brother. Those are the possibilities. That's why nukes and all of this, any talk of nukes is a very serious shit. Now, you have to understand, this is the Iraqi war. This shit was like early 2000, right after the fucking towers went down. You see? So we're not going to look at this shit all goddamn day because I know it's freaking y'all out. So let me go ahead and shut it down. But that's the reality, you know? This is a layer for the zombies, but zombies is more in a fantasy zone, and you know that's all TV cartoon shit. You know, in reality, when I was speaking about zombies, I was more correlating to the fact that the beef that we eat are cannibals. You know, and the desire of eating flesh and the deterioration of the human for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's it. You know, basically zombie, just like a werewolf or the vampire, which Nosferatu is supposed to be coming out on the December 25th. They're putting that movie in the movie theaters, and then at the same time, the Pope just opened up like 5 portals. You know, 5 different portals. Excuse me. Shit. But yeah. They're releasing this movie Nosferatu because, you know, if you really pay attention to a lot of the stuff that was in there Kicked Out of Heaven, a lot of the Europeans understood what was going on. It's a magic war, and they had to replace a lot of that energy. And a lot of Nosferatu from the original films are advertisements of my book. And then the whole original energy for, I think I have a picture of the Nosferatu inside the volume 2. So they want to replace that energy, try to repair it and claim it as theirs again. And hold on. A little under the weather right now. So, anyways, that's what's going on. And then at the same time, the Pope is going to be opening up these 5 portals right before Christmas. So, there is some weird battle of good versus evil going on. I also saw some drones make a RIP on a tombstone inside the air. And I don't know if they were doing that for shits and giggles or what the fuck, but we're definitely not in this time space for any shits and giggles or of any format, So we definitely have to be very careful about what you think is funny or what you want to clown at, what you want to bullshit about. Because life ain't no bullshit, especially for those women who had to give birth to those deformed babies because they just breathe in air and you got depleted uranium and radioactivity shit floating around in the air, So if you're on the East Coast, man, you got to make some very serious decisions and stay on top of this shit. Because no man knows the minute, no man knows the hour if something was to occur. But the name of the game is to be better safe than sorry, And that's just what it is. And, 720, I'm going to be better safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't no fear-mongering video, as it is titled To Panic or Not to Panic. To panic is going to be up to your decision-making. But one thing I do know is that a lot of black people don't have any seriousness embedded inside their system of operation. They don't have any seriousness in how they look at things. They just brush shit off and hunch their shoulders because maybe they already know they're defenseless, or maybe they've just been in the status of somebody's of subordination and somebody's fucking somebody's fucking underneath somebody's rule for so long that they don't even know how to have rule amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I get all types of cryptic messages. Like, watch this. I got one cryptic message here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Somebody just out of nowhere gonna let me see if I can pull it up here. Well, I don't really need. Well, here I can show you on my phone. Yeah, some motherfucker gonna send me an email telling me Operation Rise. Watch, I'll show it to you. It's crazy shit. And this is what goes on in my life. Is I get cryptic messages from people and from the Matrix, obviously. Yeah, you see this shit? Let me see if you can see it. Operation Militarize 4 days ago. You see? So I get little cryptic messages like that from the Matrix telling me to militarize. Militarize what? Militarize with who? You know what I'm saying? I can only militarize with motherfuckers who are serious and motherfuckers who have the experience and motherfuckers who have the leeway to move and make decisions, make big decisions. And the majority of people... and the majority of people don't do shit, they're not going to make, they're just going to sit there and fucking, pass the beans and fucking watch the Netflix show. I'm serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the day, regardless of your seriousness, is there really a value to be fighting for? Like, what are we doing here? Like, is there any worth to any of this situation? And it's not really going to, I don't really see too much of a value with this whole situation, running around and living in the woods and all this other shit. Like, what the fuck is the fucking point? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to be, and like one lady said, the same lady that said if there's a nuclear war, about 5 billion people are going to be wiped off. she stated that there's probably going to be so much radiation in the air that we won't be able to see the sun, and we're obviously going to have to live inside the ground, which is one of the reasons why I'm actually living out here in Vegas, is because I understood that shit eons ago, but am I going to carry it out? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't got no team here with me. There might be people that round up, but my trust factor is very low dealing with people, especially dealing with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the sporadic fucking, chip in the brain breaks, and, the glitch happens with the Negro and all of this goddamn, who made you boss and all this other fucking shit, and niggas got a lot of psychological issues, especially those who didn't have fathers in their life. They have a mass amount of psychological issues. And one thing about the human is that humans think that they're perfect in all their ways, so they don't ever stare in a mirror and try to check themselves on, the decisions they make or how they speak to people or things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, there is no true security that one can rely upon. Because of that, there's really no dependency that you can have when it comes to so-called groups. We're not blood with each other. We're not family with each other, and none of that shit. And those situations have to actually be developed over time. And people don't even know how to, the majority of niggas don't even know how to keep up friendships in order to have that type of union. If you want to be technical, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be talking to each other like, what? You don't even be invited. How many of you motherfuckers invited somebody that was a friend to your family dinner that's not a female up over here? Because females would do some shit like that, but that all depends too. You know what I'm saying? There is no conglomerate of reaching out, and, there is no willpower in that space to say, hey, what position you want me to play, da-da-da-da, because if I'm going to be talking to a superior in the area of military, like I brought to you Mr. Gray, he's a superior to me in the experiences of war. He's a superior to me in the experiences of the drone. So I'm going to be listening to him. You dig what I'm saying? And I have no problem with that because I know my position. But a lot of people, especially niggas, don't know they goddamn position. Everybody thinks they motherfucking king. Everybody thinks they know, or everybody thinks that they could just look at a situation and impose some lie that sounds logically good in their mind and then spew that shit out. When you don't know a goddamn thing, you have no experience, and then you get mad when nobody listens to your fucking lies. Nobody listens to your simple logic that just spews out of your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, all of those areas are very tricky, very, very tricky. As every black organization you've seen, it was people on the inside who were also black that tore it down, and you're looking at that shit right now with Puffy and Jay-Z, all the way to Malachi York, all the way to the Poli. It doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Marcus Garvey, same situation. It was some nigga that tore up his shit and fucked it up and plummeted his shit. So if you think you're going to be out here being a chief for the people and we're going to rile up the troops, nigga, yeah, right. Nigga, you about to get your ass fucked up is what's going to happen. Give it time. Niggas don't have that. Niggas don't have, it's not in the DNA structure, for strong continuity in between each other for survival purposes. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. There's some weird jealousy that's gonna kick up. It's some weird fucking envy that's gonna it's some shit is gonna happen. Some slick shit coming out of your mouth. Now I gotta make an example out of you. It's always extra excess shit with niggas, man. That's why it's best to, I'm watching that shit with my nigga the mayor right now. That bitch ass nigga Ali Muhammad gonna try and call out my homeboy to scrap, to fight. Nigga, we 40 something years old. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? This old bitch ass nigga over here, that nigga Ali Muhammad, that nigga's a bitch. That nigga ANRA or whatever the fuck he talking about, that ISIS group shit, that nigga's a motherfucking mark. You know what I'm saying? What type of nigga is you? My homeboy, the mayor, who is running Sun Village, California, ain't talked to this nigga in 7-8 months. They had a little falling out over a little contract or whatever. This bitch ass nigga gonna come out yesterday talking about some, oh yeah, we need to get into the boxing ring. Nigga, you been thinking about another nigga for 7 months straight. That shit done ran across your mind so many times. You got all this animosity built up over 7 months. Nigga, we grown ass niggas. And my niggas out here on the West is from the streets, nigga. Niggas who done served bids and all of that. Cripping and blooding and all of that. Hammer time on the block, all of that. And you want to come over here and step on some motherfucking toes, nigga? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Take your bitch ass the fuck on, nigga. Go deal with them conscious niggas over there. Figure out your cases with the booty in New York, nigga, before you come over here fucking around on this West Coast shit, nigga. Don't try it. Don't do it, nigga. Don't do it. You dig what I'm saying? Don't do it. You dig what I'm saying? Because, see, you think it's friendly when niggas take these type of situations serious. We don't throw hands. Once you throw hands, nigga, you stepped across the line, nigga. It's always there. It ain't never gonna be no we throw hands and then we shake and we friends. We shake hands and now we friends, nigga. We throw hands, nigga. We gonna throw hands until you hit that casket, bro. And that's how West Coast thinking operates. So if you want to take this old friendly fade shit, nigga, you take that bitch ass shit the fuck over there, nigga. You keep that shit on your line. You dig what I'm saying? But this is one of those situations where I'm talking about niggas be having glitches in the brain. Bitch ass nigga over here, it's been 7-8 months since you talked to another nigga. You gonna get online and talk about some motherfucking beef shit. And when you got a nigga direct phone number, you can hit a nigga directly. The fuck is you talking about? It don't make no motherfucking sense, partner. You know what I'm saying? And niggas out here don't roll like that, bro. It's a different blueprint out here on the West Coast, man. You keep that funny style shit over there on the East because it's very clear that you niggas on the East got some fucking problems. You niggas on the East got psychological issues you need to clean up, nigga. All you conscious niggas, rap niggas, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you a fucking nigga, you got a fucking problem. You come out that fucking East Coast, that Atlanta, New York shit. You niggas got problems. And that's the bottom line. And we've seen it. It's all over the news. It's all on the motherfucking, it's all on every app. It's problems. You have psychological problems. There is no individualism in a lot of these spaces. You see, when individualism stacks up to be repetitive, and then you can compare and contrast through the repetition, and you see a common thread. And the common thread is you're all black male. Okay? The common thread is all you niggas is the same generation. The common thread is all you niggas is some wannabe niggas trying to brag. The common thread is that right there. So any nigga coming out them spaces, nigga, you automatically classify. Fuck you talking about. You got to prove your line now. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't mean to even talk about that situation because that's actually private and tucked in the pocket. That's personal shit that's going on with the squadron, and we don't really, speak about that shit in the public space. But since this bitch ass nigga gonna come out in the public space and talk about it, let's talk about it, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Because I feel bad. I gave the nigga the Kicked Out of Heaven series, and he shut his fucking face. Didn't invite a nigga on no fucking channel, didn't do nothing with it because this bitch ass nigga gonna show his spot. You dig what I'm saying? Because I wrote this for the entirety of black men and women, and then for the human race as well. You dig what I'm saying? So we can understand how this shit is really operating. You dig what I'm saying? And if you don't want to bleed that line, it shows that you got psychological issues. You got these issues where you want to be the King Kong, and the King Kong of what? The conscious movement? Where niggas is getting locked up by booty for the rest of their fucking life? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, and the nigga, it's clown shit. And then that also shows you don't even know your own niggas because your own niggas ain't finna support you, nigga. You are what they call edutainment. They sit on their fucking ass and they click a fucking video listening to your stupid shit for about an hour so they can feel the gas of, oh, I'm intelligent. And then they cut your video off, nigga, and go back to their Captain Crunch. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Niggas is not serious. Negro don't got no serious in no DNA. They don't got seriousness in them. You dig? So all this chief of the aboriginal indigenous group shit, nigga, that shit is fucking clown. Nigga, get a motherfucking bag and shut the fuck up, nigga. That's how it works, nigga. Get to the motherfucking money, because that's the only thing that's out here. Because these niggas ain't serious about shit. Okay? We gonna see how serious niggas is when we talking about nukes coming out the goddamn sky. Nigga ain't finna do shit. Nigga finna sit there and flip through the goddamn Netflix. But like I said, is it worth fighting for it from the get-go? You dig? Is it worth fighting from the get-go, nigga? That's the question at hand. Is this existence worth fighting for? You 30, 40 years old, everything changes. The value of the bitches change. The value of their coochie change. The value of motherfucking cars change. Everything changed when you up here as an adult. When you running around there young, fresh, and everything is fucking brand new, when you younger, then everything is good. Everything is Garden of Eden. Nigga, when you get up here, these bitches done have 4, 5 kids, 3 kids. They still want to be treated like they Paula Abdul or some shit. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. And then motherfuckers don't know their position. Fat bitches don't know their motherfucking position. Ugly motherfuckers don't know their motherfucking position. Nigga, know your position on the chessboard, nigga. An inadequate high school diploma having motherfucker think they got an opinion up here in the 30, 40 year old. Nigga, you ain't got no fucking achievements underneath your belt, nigga. You drive the bus. Fuck out of here. What is you talking about? When it comes to real situations pertaining to survival, pertaining to grouping, pertaining to, organization, pertaining to drawing out a blueprint and executing the plan, nigga, please. Majority of motherfuckers don't got it. They not serious. Motherfuckers will get jealous at you because you know how to design a plan, regardless if you know how to execute it or not. Just the fact that you can put the specializations of people and take whatever they've done during the course of their life and incorporate them into a plan that sounds logical and able to be achieved, motherfuckers will get jealous at you because of that. Nigga, please, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So to panic or not to panic, nigga, it's going to be up to you. They dropping the nuke in your area. I wouldn't be up in no motherfucking Virginia, no Carolina, no Vermont, no Connecticut, no New York, no Jersey, no none of that shit, no Delaware, no Massachusetts. I wouldn't be around none of that region because it ain't just about the nuke that might drop in the Jersey or the New York. It's about the people that's going to be rushing up out of those regions that's going to be running over your shit. Okay? Who knows? It could happen in LA. It could happen in San Diego. I saw a lot of military planes landing in San Diego. We don't know what's going on. I don't know. You don't know. But preparation has to be done in some format. You dig what I'm saying? If you plan on surviving, if you don't give a fuck about surviving, then hey, go drink a fucking nuclear milkshake. You know what I'm saying? That's just where the bottom line is at. To panic or not to panic, my nigga. That's gonna be up to you. The people who just give up. There's a lot of jealousy. A lot of jealousy be coming out that frontal lobe of the Negro. I'll tell you right now, motherfucker get jealous at you because you can put on your socks in 5 seconds and it takes them 10 seconds to put the socks on, nigga. Motherfuckers, I don't like petty thinking motherfuckers, bro. I do not like that shit. If I find anybody thinking in any type of petty space around me, bro, I am going to separate the line. I'm going to keep you at a distance for a long time. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't allow a lot of people around me, bro. I've had too many. I like nice things. I like to look nice. I like good smells. And a lot of people just can't attain that shit and maintain it, bro. So they fall into spaces of jealousy. I don't want you niggas to fuck around me at all. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga, please, the quality of bitches that you fuck on the sexy reds, nigga, I wouldn't touch that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas think I'm supposed to holler at any old bitch. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You dig? Nah, hell nah. It don't work like that, nigga. No. But that's what you get for thinking, though. And see, and that's the true space. Want to know one of the real bottom line spaces? Is that the majority of natives automatically think in a negative space. Automatically. They automatically assume some negative shit. They automatically impose the word probably with some negative shit that follows it. It's automatic. It's just an automatically negative thinking structure. They don't even go over evidence when it comes to a certain situation. They just automatically impose some negative shit. And that's one reason why I'm like, nigga, get your fucking ass the fuck away from me. Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why your situation is on collapse anyways. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah. And the maintenance of relationships is very, 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 very important. Very important. The brother here asks, could it be America's allies? I don't think it's America's allies that's floating around no drones. Ain't nobody got no technology that's more advanced than us. It's definitely America. As I stated earlier in the video, y'all can look up Kimba Musk, which is Elon Musk's brother. He owns, the top entertainment drone company in the country. So, like, we don't know if we're looking at some theater HBO shit they trying to wrap us all into. I swear to God, when I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing. It feels like I'm in the beginning of a movie where, in the beginning of the movie, they looking at the news clip or something, or they looking at their phone or some shit that comes up, I don't know about that one. I don't know anything about bragging about that shit, but anyways, people will be, you looking in the beginning of the movie, you looking at the phone, and the news is on the phone, and people acting crazy in the streets and shit. Sometimes I be feeling like lately, I wake up every morning, they got drones in the sky, nigga. What the fuck is we talking about? Have I seen one personally? No, but I've seen enough data of people's personal videos that they've been taking to accept it as a reality. So and then I also looked up the shit on the United States nuclear report site, and they had it listed that there is some type of nuclear reactor that disappeared on December 3rd or 4th from the docks in New Jersey, and it's there. There's enough factual information to state that that's what's going on. And I'm connected to some individuals in the military, and word is buzzing around. You know what I'm saying? This is what the case is. But higher levels of the government, they do know what's going on, and everything is pointing to the fact that they're looking for a nuke. A nuke that is lost. We don't know who has control of it. We don't know who owns it. I mean, who has control of it, or where they plan on detonating it, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So, it's very peculiar. It's an odd situation. I suggest, like I said in the last video, call up your family, call up your loved ones, call up your ex, drop your fucking egotistical dumb shit. There is a very large situation that needs to be attended to, and your fucking emotions don't mean a goddamn about survival. Okay? So if you're single, call up your ex and see what their status is, and be prepared for what can occur in the future. Clear up any drama that you got with any relatives or any exes or things of that nature, or any old friends as well, to have a more stable situation on the possibilities of your survival. Because you're going to need as many brains as possible. And you're going to need as many arms, legs, and eyes and ears as possible, because we don't know who's coming in for what purpose. There's definitely a situation where this could be all designed just to incorporate more laws to control the American populace. This could be a part of it. I don't know. Let me see here. The brother asks, "How do you lose a nuke?" Is what people should be asking. But that's a past question. That's a question about the past, and that's what we have to do with our thinking here at the Money Religion. We have to look into the future. The fact is that the nuke is lost. We don't know who lost it. We don't know who has it. We don't know where it planned to be detonated at, or anything of that nature. Since we don't know, we have to plan for our future, responses to this situation. The government did lose it. The government does lose shit. People lose shit. Shit gets stolen. We don't really know all the technicalities, but we do know that it can affect us at a very large scale. And we do know what region that they're expecting some of this type of nuclear activity to occur at, and that would be New York, New Jersey. So if you're close to it, the question is how much gas do I have in my car right now? The question is, Should I bring clothes or should I bring food? Should I bring both? How much of it can fit in my vehicle? The question is, do I have any guns? Is there any form of weapon that I can use? Is there a strong pole? Do I have baseball bats? Do I have any of those type of things? Do I have a walkie-talkie? How much juice do I have in my cell phone battery? I need to go to the store and get a portable battery. I need to go to the store and buy 2-3 batteries. These are the questions that need to be asked. We don't need to be worried about what this government is talking about because they just lied to us for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? So any questions pertaining to what's going on with the nuke or the details, it really doesn't matter to us because we can't do nothing about it if we knew the details anyway. So the only things that you be asking is how much water do I have in the house? Is it safe to drink this water? Know how to filter out water? Those are the questions. You know what I'm saying? Do I see if the gas mask purchase surge is on the rise? No, I don't know. But once again, that's a gas mask. That doesn't mean that gas mask will stop the inhalation of radioactivity or nuclear shit in the air. How do I feel about preppers and survivalists? There's nothing to really feel about. I don't be feeling about shit, bro. I don't like to apply emotions to shit, because then your decision making gets all shot. But, there's preppers and there's survivalists out here and they were ahead of the curve. I don't have any prepping. I don't have any, I have a survivalist mentality, but I don't have any direct tools for the area of being a survivalist. I'm not finna sit up here in front to you like I'm some fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Predator movie. That is not what this is. I'm just giving you the reality of the situation. I'm connected with certain individuals who can give me a lot more better details pertaining to this type of situation. I present that information to you. You dig what I'm saying? I have the gusto to do what I have to do when it needs to be done. And I'm not going to sit here and fucking twiddle with my thumbs or be nervous about whatever the fuck I need to do. And Kicked Out of Heaven is a part of the reason that that energy is there. That energy was already there before I wrote this book, but, the whole element of what may have to occur and what has occurred and what the human capability line is definitely advanced after reading this material. So with reading everything about herbs, survival, farming, tricks, traps, death, all of that shit and the preparation for all of those things to occur in your life is inside the Kicked Out of Heaven. So you need to get it now. And I'm going to be going to the post office tomorrow, so it's best for you to get the $50 woo-wop right now. And all that information is in the Black Man's Bible as well, So what about the Midwest? What about the Midwest? I don't know. I don't know about the Midwest. All I know is that this situation is aimed on Jersey and New York area, and that is a very volatile area. So I don't know anything about Midwest. I don't know anything about Texas. I haven't heard anything about. I've seen videos of drones in Vegas, but I haven't heard anything about no nuclear or radioactivity going on here. So, and like I said, it's all about preparation. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. So niggas get ready for that. Hold your children tight, hold your woman tight. And get ready for whatever may occur. I'm still going to be here tomorrow doing a video, but there'll be a lot more information that comes out by tomorrow. I mean, they're doing constant press conferences, constant government press conferences, constant mayors and government officials are everywhere doing interviews about this shit. So it's serious, bro. There's drones all in the air, thousands of drones so far have been counted. It's a serious situation. I called up family members and said, hey, if you're going to travel out here, fine, but I advise you not to do it on no plane. This shit is affecting our airspace and is very unpredictable on what could occur. You know, so if you plan on, my nigga Mr. Gray, he canceled all his flights. He was supposed to be going to New York next week, but he canceled all his flights, and that is a wise move. You don't be thinking that somebody cares about you, bro. You know, a lot of people get the game fucked up thinking that somebody's out here going to help them and shit. You know, that's good if they have that mentality, but don't be expecting it. You know what I'm saying? It's good for you to have that mentality, but don't be expecting it, because sometimes you go out to help a motherfucker and that shit is all set up to fuck you up. You know, and that can occur. You know, excuse me. You know, that can occur. You know, so don't get caught up in the melee, you know. But yeah, like I said, I'll be here 2:00 tomorrow. If y'all got any questions or anything you want to request, you better say it now, because I'm about to get up out of here. And I might gather a lot more information like the video I did with Mr. Gray. Show y'all a lot of pictures about what's going on and provide the facts coming from the other sources, because I've only presented them. I am not the source. You dig what I'm saying? So we'll do that. And don't forget to donate for sure. Because I'm the only person in the conscious movement you're going to get this shit from. You know, Sonetter and the rest of them bitch ass niggas ain't got the balls to present this type of information. Because they know the certain levels of information require action. And this information does require action. But this action is going to be predicated upon you. And I'm not finna be out here trying to decorate no fucking special plan to have a bunch of strangers pulling up on me. Nigga, nah, we not doing that shit. It's either I know you or I don't know you. And that's based upon you. You know what I'm saying? If we're in the synchronicity of mind frame, or you have something that you could provide, then go ahead and present it. You know what I'm saying? Because survival is definitely a part of the genetic code of all beings. You know, I'm not a person by spirit who gives up. You know, so, and there are a lot of those type of individuals out here. So you better definitely watch out who the fuck you link with. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ghosts that watch me. I looked at my analytics, and the majority of people that watch me, 70 to 80% of the people who watch me aren't even subscribed to me. So there's a lot of ghost weirdos out here in the world, you know what I'm saying, who can't show their face. You know, I got my face out here, obviously. I got my face in all my books. I got my real name on my books. Nigga, I ain't running for shit, you know, but it looks like there's the coward is genetic code, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully that ain't you. And if it is you, you know, you need to go ahead and do some wild shit so you can break past those barriers, because if a nuke drops, nigga, there's going to be some very serious shit coming. And you ain't got no time to be nervous with the shit that could come, you know. Straight up. You know, and that's just the reality to it. So I definitely put this information out here so you can prepare yourself and prepare your family or whatever, and you don't get fucked up. I don't want to see anybody get fucked up. Of course not. You know, but this is just, unfortunately, this is the situation we're in. And it isn't really, it is panic mode, but the panic mode all depends upon you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I had radiation in my air and I'm, you know, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? The homie says, my page is dangerous to be associated with. What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean? I need some more explanation to that statement. Come on, give me more explanation. Don't be just doing that shit. Why is it dangerous to be associated with, bro? You ain't seen me no assassination attempts go down on me, nigga. This shit, these books got put out in 2016, 17. What the fuck is a nigga scared of, dog? You know, my children go to school every day. They come back home fine with straight A's, dog. What are you talking about? I baked the turkey during the goddamn Thanksgiving, bro. What do you mean? Why is everybody so dangerous? What's so dangerous? What's so scary, bro? What's there to be dangerous? You know, the native mind is still operating on party and bullshit. The native mind ain't operating at all. You understand? They just go with whatever's being pushed in front of them. I need more explanation, Airbrush. What are you talking about? My page is dangerous to be associated with. Dangerous to who? What authority is standing over you gonna give you a fucking lashing on the back because you watched the 712 video? Like, what are you talking about? What is the level of freedom that I fuck with that the majority of people don't got? So you don't got no social freedom. You gotta buckle underneath other motherfuckers and how they move and what they got to say. You know, you buckle under the underneath the feminine propaganda that's been out here. Come on, man, give me an explanation, bro. My page is dangerous to be associated with. How? How is my page dangerous to be associated with? You know, I don't see how. I guess that's been my life, and the reason being is because a lot of people look at me and they can tell they can't bring no bullshit my way. But why would you want to bring bullshit to anybody? I don't understand that. They have jobs and positions they don't want to lose. Well, I mean, I could definitely see that, but, well, why the fuck? Hold on. How could you lose your job because of what I'm saying? You ain't saying it. I'm saying it. My neck is in the guillotine. I don't, my level of freedom, yeah, that could be definitely it. My level of freedom, yeah. But, I get it. I mean, but you could have why doesn't everybody else have the freedom? Because you buckled. You didn't have to buckle. There's always a way to provide. There's always look, dog, when it comes to business, bro, or developing a product, you have to develop a solution to a problem. And there's a ton of problems out here. So you can be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur can speak however the fuck they want to speak. But that's just it, people are, I mean, that's, and I'm not saying this about you, Airbrush Army. I'm saying that, when people say that I'm dangerous to be associated with, yeah, it's because, a lot of people got a lot of pussy in their system, B. I mean, I'm not gonna, I choose your battles wisely, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, I don't swing at everybody. I don't be swinging at all. That's not the point here. The point is to make money, and violence fucks money up. Loud shit and running your mouth and all this other shit. And yeah, I run my mouth every day. I do this little 2-hour thing every day. I've been doing this shit for 15 years, but I do it in a very tactical, strategical format where I'm going to be getting some dough out this shit. You know what I'm saying? But money don't like a lot of loud shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line to it. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody else to be free. And the freedom that you're really talking about is the pressures that mothers be slamming on the children's head to act like this and act like that and be politically correct. And you see where the politically correct done got us. It done got us to a point where the atom bomb about to drop on your monkey ass. So the political correct ain't did shit for no goddamn body. All that friendly being nice shit for a stupid motherfucker, man, ain't did shit for no goddamn body. Straight up, it's like one person told me, you attract bees with honey, instead of flies with shit. And, I was like, well, you attract bees, the bee is going to sting you, nigga. So you can use all the honey you want, and bee going to sting your motherfucking ass, But yeah, that's just the line to it, man. But I definitely appreciate you, Airbrush. I appreciate you, Willie. I appreciate, Mama E. I appreciate everybody that's here right now. Dimitri, Q God, Joe, Brian, all of y'all. I definitely appreciate it that you came and spent some time today, and you get to check yourself on if you're going to panic or not panic. I don't know where you're at located across the country, but if I was in New York, I'd get the fuck on. Period. I'd go ahead and accept the fact that that life may possibly turn into a Book of Eli situation if I was in New York right now. I'm not going to wait for no motherfucking siren to go off in the city. Yeah, we already have enough facts where a nigga needs to be moving. You dig what I'm saying? Where you going to move to? I don't know. You better figure it out. You better call some close family or whatever you got to do. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm going to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Buy the Black Man's Bible, because a lot of this stuff that's going on right now is in the Black Man's Bible. Okay, the preparation of what could occur and how to survive is in the Kicked Out of Heaven series. You dig what I'm saying? So get it now and inculcate it into your system. I got some more interviews coming for y'all. I got to talk to a lot of cronies, make sure everybody's good, or what we gonna do pertaining to any type of emergency situations. You need to go ahead and develop a system for what you gonna do in case of an emergency, with your family and with the loved ones that you know that's in your city. If you got it, like I said, if you got any exes, anybody you divorced, we don't got time for dumb shit. Okay, we don't got time for who cheated on who. We don't got time for none of that shit. There's a high possibility, and it's better to be safe than sorry. I am a Leo, so I'm an extremist, so I'm going to take it to that point, and I'm not going to waddle the fence and, it's going to be this, and maybe it turns into a wonderland, and, the government got our back. No, don't nobody got your back by the goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So you're a survivalist, you're a realist because you fuck with the money religion, trying to put some things into action. You dig what I'm saying? Don't be out here super panicking though. Move tactically, move quietly, move, in that mode, because the rest of the people around you, like your neighbors and shit, and the motherfuckers that shopping at your local Walmart, 9 times out of 10 don't even know a lot of this shit is going on. So you don't want any congestion when you have to departure and you got to leave the scene. Okay, so don't tell anybody, don't try to alert anybody. They're already in their position. Whatever the fuck they know. Your level of awareness is your level of awareness, my nigga. If you worried about gluten in your fucking pancakes, then you stay on that worried level. I know what the fuck is going on with this radioactivity, nigga, and I'm not gonna be goddamn at the stoplight looking over to the next vehicle and it's a fucking Splinter and a Ninja Turtle driving the goddamn car. We're not gonna do that. You dig? I'm finna get the fuck on. You dig what I'm saying? So survival may have to kick up in a lot of different ways. I might round up a lot of survival websites for y'all to purchase shit at. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. So that's what we'll be doing. And see you at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Y'all be here. Donate, buy the books, all of that other good shit. You know the links. Let's not bullshit. And what you can do is with that video with the Mr. Gray, you need to share that video. Share it. Share all of these videos that I'm putting out pertaining to this issue, because there does need to be some type of awareness. All right? So y'all stay safe, and I'm out this bitch. Let's see here. What track is we going to play in this motherfucker, man? Yeah, we'll play that. Fuck it. All right, y'all get at me. See you here tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Peace.
La paix de Dieu, la paix des lois, la paix de tout système qui engage. Wamba 72. Tout Dieu de Afrique, des Caraïbes, servi 72. Des absents de protection sans qui tomber, esprit sage changé. Tout imité, tout instigé, perpétré. Yo tout comprendre mot ça yo. God a vinn prendre. Dormi bien. Nepsi Hosso. Dormi bien. Tout esprit qui est en bataille.
Peace and salutations for the times of tribulations. On the grind we never wait and shine the 9 on any nigga hesitating. Is it resignating yet? Better be careful where you're placing your bets or where them Stacey Adams step. In a puddle of quicksand, and when it comes to the bubble, I got Bisquick hands. I can't kick cans, my ounce in it. Your boy never fumble when it comes to the scrimmage. Mumble to the police and make them wonder who did it. The method to the madness. Weapons kept my pants sagging, diamonds kept me bragging. Mortuary toe tagging, what it was. Cause niggas only get angry about what they love. Let the doves cry, go above and beyond when the slugs fly. Let bygones be bygones, I ride along high. I just gotta survive and make it to the greatest. While they underestimate his green paper come from future papers. Straight out of the sewer, the truest anti-loser that ever grew up from the manure. A dandelion with a handy iron, pyromaniac, fire and sleep when you rest in peace. Cause the streets are sick and tired. tyrant. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. Shouts out to my nigga Nipsey Hussle. I see his face when I make a Ouija board out of my whiskey bubbles. BG never gave a fuck about getting in trouble. When your mind whispers in your ear that no one loves you, don't trust fools, better bust through. Duct tape on the handle of a dirty 32. Objects appear bigger in the rear view. Get a preview of your life before your lights turn to night. We start with a crocodile's bite. Just because of my plight, my bitch gave me some Chuck Taylors. Nigga don't need no favors. Spit in the face of the majors. They wonder how I'm getting this paper. Mind your business. They wanna be a witness these days until the innocent bystanders get sprayed. Lazy ass citizens in the gangster way, trying to tweet about the game we play. It's the concrete these 2 feet gon' stay. I'm solo mobbing in a 2-seater Chevrolet. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. We eat with the devil's fork and steak knives, and then we sit back and watch these streets take lives. Hark, hark, hark.
Never sold my soul to the devil, but I can say you his. Welcome to Dante's America, where the demons live. Can you tell me the difference between a snake and a rib? We take the witches to the stake just because of Eve's bid. I got nothing to give, cause there's something to take. I plot my escape while drinking fermented grapes. The undead, the Dracula, the bat with the cape. Can't see the execution, the space where lurky smiles or sobs. Do not bungle the job, you might trouble the mob. They will have you for lunch, anybody gets touched. The prostitutes don't clutch, and the ghosts stay hutch. I move smoothly for the booty, need my gold in a plush. So welcome, hear ye, come one, come all. This the last of days, masquerading deaths at the ball. Watch the dragon soar the sky and breathe fire on all. Strive to stay alive, because the wolf don't crawl. Yes, the eagle is law, we hunt the feeble and small. I'm not speaking to y'all, this is silent and secrecy. Providing the mystery, right story about victory. My blunt stay hickory, bitch niggas can get with me. Not only OG, you know that shit ain't on history, nigga, fuck it. I catch a traitor's head in a bucket, I'm never trusted. My sword is never rusted, I'm plagued with the disgusted. Amazed and I love it, guns blaze at the summit. Gargoyle, who won it? Survive fights with nights, so watch your eyes turn bright. Keep your rosary beads for things that bumper tonight. Cause even saints face the tank for a piece of the bank. We all moving up ranks with these double-edged shanks. This is pirate and plank with song and strong drink. How long will fate take with bad success and good mistakes? We all gotta wait for the black or pearly gates. I was never early or late, the right don't debate. No, I won't hesitate. Rip his nose off his face, put his head on the plate, then I'll boil it with dates. They'll taste checkmate and then we all say grace.